and E rushing in, it just like Dill had no composure, and it was just like, I need to come back. I don't know how to come back. Damn it, I'm dead. So E getting revenge from the winner's bracket on Dill, and is going to be fighting Ralphie from the loser's side in grand finals. So now we're going to see, you know, who's compensating, you know, whose sword.
Who's got the bigger sword?
Yeah.
They're laying it on the table.
Who can use it? Who knows how to use it? And who knows how to abuse it?
Esports. Smashville's the first setting for grand finals. Mr. E and Ralphie.
So I definitely like the pick of Lucina, just because, like, if you're able to, what is it? Get in someone's head with like big hits, Lucina is the character to do it. I definitely won't be surprised if we see Marth later in the set, but if you want to assert immediate dominance, but while not needing to space as perfectly,
Lucina's your answer.
Lucina's your answer, and here we
certainly working for me.
11%. How much extra credit do you think that we'll see?
A lot of extra credit. Ugh.
Actually, Ralphie's trying to make sure. He's like, no, you fail. You fail.
You're losing points for attendance.
Yeah. He's like, you were absent then and then. Oh, my God.
You were on Long Island for an entire month.
Yo.
That's a whole 3-letter grades.
So Ralphie actually doing a really good job not letting him gain too much extra damage on this stock. And, like, his movement, like, I feel like that first stock was like a wake-up call. Because he went, all right, battle mode activated. And you see that perfect pivot to get out of the shield breaker range? Beautiful.
Yeah, this is the Ralphie that we had seen earlier in the day. Being smart about his spacing, smart about his movement, and trying to break things back from a horrendous deficit that Mr. E brought upon him.
Yeah, so E coming back when Ralphie was sitting at 64%, now at 78. And now we're just seeing a lot of these juggles because this is what Cloud does. You know, when he's at that, oh my God, he's completely
Yo,
even.
what lead?
What dominance? What are we talking about? What?
What a nice, even game we've had.
Jesus,
big
in the
sword
ground.
In the room.
I think
Ralphie took that game one.
I think he abused it too much, and Ralphie really knew how to use it. Oh, Jesus.
Ugh.
God, they're both like 4 years old. It's like weird.
Esports.
So Ralphie taking game one. Honestly, I know that ended like, you know, quote unquote close, but that was a commanding. Like, he lost his stock immediately. He went, I'm going to essentially two stock him now. You know, the reverse two stock. Like, wow. So E being like, I'm going to try and do that dominance again and then not F up.
Yeah, we're going to see if he can do it first. Not having as commanding of a start. And Ralphie, now that he's got his engine roaring and ready, is coming into grand finals looking pretty good.
He's like, don't air dodge, dummy.
Air dodging in New York.
Oh, my God. That was beautiful. That pressure that E pushed and that composure that Ralphie maintained. Wow.
Just run up a shield.
I love it. I love it. Because that's so all like each other's trading play style. For a moment, Ralphie was E, and he's just like, I'ma hit you.
I'ma just swing my sword.
Speaking of swinging swords, putting him right in the bottom of the stage.
Things are looking grim for Mr. E right now as Ralphie is living, building up plenty of damage, but reverse hitbox, the forward air, is going to be keeping him alive. Limit.
Bless up. Always, always. It's always the thing.
But Limit's not saving him that
Ralphie feeling himself a little bit too much, being like, I can grab him now. No, no, no. No, no, no. So now this is E's chance to really bring this back right. Okay, you got to be on stage to fight your opponent. All right, Ralphie is kind of super feeling it, and it's going to end up spelling his own demise if he gets too, you know, overzealous.
Well, we've got the cross slash coming out from Ralphie just to assert more pressure onto the field, building up a little bit more damage. A nair is going to be what secures him his stage control, and another back air just for the sake of trying to put it out there. However, put in an untechable situation by Mr. E. Blown up.
Really taking advantage of his recovery there. Oh my god. Okay, so 1-1. I think he was right to go back to the stage because, like, it's one of those things, you know, keep the variables the same. I will change and I will persevere. But, you know, he is coming from the loser side, so if he's able to keep this going for 2 whole sets, then go E, more power to you. But right now, Ralphie is sitting a little still, barely cushy. And I see we're having like an all Smashville set right now.
It's looking like that. It's the Long Island Classic. Though one thing that I'm surprised to see, that Ralphie has not opted for his Bayonetta yet in this set. Now, the reason I bring that up is that an interesting facet of E's record, well, yes, we do like to joke that he takes plenty of L from New York players. Most famously enough, he has a collection of L's under him from every Bayonetta player on Long Island.
I understand what you're saying, but like, I just don't think Ralphie's Bayo is there yet. And I think Ralphie, like, even if you disagree, right? And you think like, oh yeah, he could just do it because E is just not the greatest versus Bayo. I think even Ralphie thinks like, nah, I can't do that yet. If he's feeling extra vulnerable, he might do it to just see what happens. But right now, I think Ralphie is still feeling plenty confident with the Cloud.
It's working out for him so far. The forward air connecting and giving him that stock right there.
If you put him in the ground so hard, they go off the top.
I love how that's the angle that Sour spot. And, yo, we live it.
So E reading the movement, however, Ralphie knew exactly what he was reading, and he actually gave it to him because he was going to slap him.
But we're going to be taking that stock. He only having 43% built up onto him. He's looking pretty safe right now. Yeah,
the situation that Ralphie was put in required his recovery to be extremely linear. In fact, it required some drift in helpless state to grab the edge, so he was able to seal out that stock plenty easy. Oh, no.
Backers being so well spaced from Ralphie, able to assert the sledge control, build up plenty of damage.
I love it when Ralphie dash dances. His movement on that, like his awareness of like everything that's happening is so good. Like you even saw, oh my God, he's like you see, like it's all coming from that because it just makes where they are a mystery. Like they don't know where he's gonna go, so like you have to guess, but at the same time he's technically covering all of those spaces at once. You know, Cloud's Foxtrot is. Kind of on the ridiculous side.
It was kind of good.
Jeez. So Ralphie, one game away.
He's one game away from winning this from winner's side. However, Mystery just still has the potential to bring this back. He's still opting for the Smashville. And I'm starting to question whether or not this is a good option for him because this stage is putting in work for Ralphie.
Yeah, this is a great stage for Cloud. I mean, you know, it's kind of funny to say, like, every stage is good for Cloud. Like, these two characters are characters, like, they don't suffer from stages. They have only something to gain.
Yeah, there's good stages for them, but then there's great stages for them. And I feel like Smashville really is one of those quintessential Cloud wins on this stages.
Yeah. You know, just the fact that, like, if he wants to pull back, he can because you're going to have to go on that platform. And if you're not doing it, he's charging limit. And, oh, my.
He is not jumping?
No, I think he jumped into that F-tilt.
And lost his jump from it.
Yep. I think we're about to have our AON 51 champion.
It's not going to happen just yet. Mystery doesn't want to go out like this.
That would have been perfectly poetic if I had called it right then and there.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been like, oh, Devin, Aaron, God. And I was like, yeah, count it, man. But he gained that second lease on life where that string whiffed, and now we have some even percents. However, it is that stock lead still.
It's a stock lead and having been lapped in percentage by a hefty amount by this point. Ralphie's looking to make this the 3-1 count, but no jump
early.
He's got his limit.
Bless!
The plot armor keeping this man alive.
Beautiful, but also really bad.
That back air is going to keep Mystery alive.
See, those situations, okay. E was pushing all that pressure, right? So the reason why he was able to get that trump wasn't really so much a conditioning because we hadn't seen it happen in the past. So there was no reason for him to stay there. But because Ralphie was so worked up on how he had to recover, he tunnel visioned that. He's like, I just need to make it to the ledge. And then when I get there, I'll figure it out. Which means his reactions were far slower and was not reading anywhere into the future. So he was able to get that trump, get that stock. And now we see, you know, another breath of life in E, trying to bring this to a Game 5 situation. Oh my God! If he had just like,
if he zooped right in, oh, I don't want to see it end like that. I'm sure E doesn't want it just yet. Still staying alive, but a dash attack going to be contesting that notion.
Oh.
The forward tilt almost ending it once again.
Stop! Oh Jesus! I really like that F tilt that he did on the edge of the platform and E reading, knowing exactly that was going to happen. Stop.
The tension is rising as Mr. E is pressing all of the buttons, but Ralphie's pressing the right ones as he takes All or Nothing Smash 4 number 51.
That was incredible. That was really good composure from both players. Okay, well, I feel like it was like a checker of freaking out and like immediately composing like right after. It wasn't a consistent line of composure.
Oh, no, that was a wild ride.
Yeah, it was just like, I'm